It's hard to believe that there is somebody out there who thinks that their addiction, their requirement, their need should take precedent over every single other passenger on board a ship. Not only does this person or these people think that their addiction is more important than every other passenger, they believe that they are right when they say everybody agrees with them on this subject, which is really weird because they're not the majority. They are the minority, but they need it, they want it, so absolutely they must be right, at least in their own heads. Now we're talking about that fun and just dreaded, getting annoying actually, subject of smoking indoors on cruise ships. I don't know when the reality is going to set in that smokers are becoming the minority. They are not the majority. Right now, we have the majority pushing for no indoor smoking whatsoever on cruise ships, including in the casino. And even the cruise lines they're starting to get on board with that. You're starting to see more non-smoking casinos being put into cruise ships. You can see where the trend is going, but that's not going to stop people from making demands. That's not going to stop people from writing in comments saying, I dare you to put this to survey. You will see that I am right. Well, it did go to survey. I have the results. Let's take a look at them. So Carnival Cruise Lines announced they were building brand new class of cruise ships, and they asked, what sort of things would you like to see have on your brand new cruise ships? What sort of things would you like to see from the old cruise ships move over to the new cruise ships? Anytime a question like that is asked, you're going to have those people come out of the cracks, crawl out from underneath their rocks, whip out their keyboards, and start making demands. And when that happens, you end up with a comment just like this one that says, I bet you do not have the balls because you don't want to see the result. Smokers need an indoor smoking bar on the new ships, and you will see the results and let the majority win. And 1,874 people said they agree an indoor smoking bar would be brilliant. However, 14,980 people voted and said they do not smoke, and this would not be a place they would go. So, based on this comment right here that said they would not have the manhood to post a survey with this question because they would see the results and the majority should win. The majority should win. Well, there you go. No indoor smoking bar based on your own comment that the majority should win because the majority said no. This is not the first time we've had this subject. It's not even the first time there's been a survey on this subject. People got to get it through your heads. You are not the majority. You are the minority. You have lost this argument. It is not going to go back. It is not going to change. Not on Carnival Cruise Lines. Not going to happen. So now it is time to let the majority win. But it does not even end there. It doesn't even stop there. It gets worse. Because for the next one, they believe so much in their need, their want, and their desire to do and smoke indoors that they are willing for it to affect every single other passenger on board the ship. Their need to smoke indoors is so important that every other single passenger on the ship must pay for it. Talk about some audacity and some entitlement. I mean, take a look. Just did the muster on Horizon. It only lasted about 40 minutes. This should be done every week on every ship if the casino could be returned to us smokers. And 351 people said that they agreed. Do the full muster drill every cruise for this. And of course, 19,157 people said, I disagree. Please keep the e-muster. I mean, seriously, you want to put every ship, every cruise passenger through the old way of doing the muster drill. 40-minute muster drills instead of doing the e-muster so you can smoke in the casino. Every single other passenger on the ship must change to support your addiction. My God, the audacity, the entitlement to think your need is so much and so important that everybody else has got to pay the price for it. Well, it's very clear and not surprising at all that almost nobody agreed with that statement. 351 people. No, cruisers do not want to go back to the old way of doing the muster drill so you can smoke inside at the casino. Again, minority, small group of people that gets smaller year after year. Wants everybody else in the cruise line to shift the way they currently do business for their need and their habit. Now, I do want to be clear, though, that there are a lot of smokers out there, those that still smoke, that have no issue, no problem whatsoever following the rules. They have no problem going outside to the designated smoking area. They're happy. They're fine. They may like some changes to the smoking area, maybe a couple of improvements, but they're not running around saying that every other passenger needs to adjust and change to them. But what do you guys think? Are you with the majority? Are you with the minority? Do you think the cruise lines should have indoor smoking bars? Or just like the person that wrote the comment said, should the majority win, and in this case it was no indoor smoking bar? And do you really want to go back to the old muster drill so somebody can smoke in the casino? I'm not expecting a whole bunch of people to jump on that particular bandwagon. And that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.